it's a big fight, and I can't wait to get started.
How do you compare UGAS to the other welterweights like Thurman and Spencer?
He's not in that class. I mean, he's a strong kid, and he's a little bit slower, and not the biggest puncher in the world. But he's okay. He's a good opponent.
I interviewed Justin Fortune, and he said that he doesn't believe that Manny Pacquiao would actually retire on an UGAS fight. He said that he believes that he would want to retire with someone on the, like Spence or Terrence Crawford. What do you make of him saying that?
It's up to Manny.
Yeah, it's you know, Manny just tells me one fight at a time, and if I ask him about future fights, he just smiles.
Yeah. So is there a part of you, based on just sort of his mannerisms or anything like that, that makes you think that he is ready to hang up the gloves?
No.
No?
No, I told him that once I see him slowing down and not his work ethic not as good as it is like it is now, that I will be the first one to tell him to retire, and that hasn't happened yet.
Right. So Spence, we don't know when he's going to come back, obviously, with the injury, how long it's going to heal. Is that something that you think that for you personally you would want for him to sort of hold off for someone like Spence, or if you had the opportunity to take the winner of Crawford or Porter, would you go that route?
You know, I really haven't thought about that yet, but the thing is, Spence was a good going into the fight. It was Spence who was good. Two of the best fighters in the world fighting each other.
Right.
I like that. I think boxing needs more of that. Not you know, fighting guys that are just popular for some other reasons.
Right.
Freddie,
the best fighters should fight each other.
Right.
Freddie, when I visited you at Wildcard Gym a couple of weeks ago, you told me that you and Manny Pacquiao will be retiring together when the time comes. Let me know, what does Manny look like he has left at this point? How's Manny look?
He looks great. He has a lot left, and I made a deal with Manny about 10 years ago that when I see you slowing down, that he will retire. And he told me, he says, and then when I see you slowing down, you'll retire. I said, no problem.
How do you see the first round playing out, Freddie?
I think we need to start fast and just. I think it's going to be a very, very quick start.
The other day during the press conference, someone asked, would Manny fight Josh Taylor? And he says that's an intriguing fight. What would you make of that fight?
Who's Josh Taylor?
Okay.
Come on, Freddie.
The undisputed lightweight
champion.
I'm like, okay.
You know Josh Taylor is. Come on.
Freddie,
You were there. You were there with me, Ramirez.
We've never been offered that fight in my life. No one's ever talked about that fight. It's not something that's out there, you know. I mean, yeah, he's a multi-time world champion, but it's never been spoken about. So how can I give you a good answer? I can't.
Freddie, speaking of fights that Manny potentially could have been in, could you talk to me about, do you know anything about the situation with him and Terrence Crawford and why things didn't come to fruition?
Another guy that we were never offered that fight by anybody, any promoter. And if a promoter offers this fight, we have to consider it. Everything that promoters offer us. But if they don't offer the fight, we're not going to even think about it until it happens.
So there was no official offer from Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford's camp?
No.
Freddie, was there any hesitancy for you when Spence pulled out, and then the offer of UGAS just being the difficult styles that UGAS is?
I started watching tape right away on him, and saw what we're up against, and then Manny told me that's going to be our opponent, and at this point I don't pick the opponents. Pacquiao picks the opponents. He fights who he wants to fight, and so I told him what I thought, and the fight's on.
How's it now training Manny?
That happened afterwards, was there I mean, you only had what, X amount of days of sparring, right, to be able to work with Manny, and was that enough? Do you feel that, or did he jump into facing right-handed right away?
We get 3 right-handers right away. and the sparring went well. And the thing is, we fight right-handed fighters all the time. It's not like southpaws that maybe if he's not boxing, he's playing basketball.
Manny Pacquiao thinking of possibly, or the rumor is of him running for president. What would you think of that?
I say that a lot to him, and he just smiles at me. And I don't get an answer from asking him who he's going to fight next or if he wants to run for president.
What was Manny Pacquiao's motivation after being a politician and to be back in the ring just for one more contending fight? What was that motivation?
Well, you know, Manny still knows what he does best, and that's what he does best is box.
And will we see him take on Floyd Mayweather? You think he may go back in, come back out, or it's optional?
Yeah, will he change his mind when he starts talking trash?
Ask
Floyd.
Yeah. So you have to ask Manny that question because Manny's the one that makes the fights. Again, Floyd Mayweather, I would love to get a rematch with Floyd Mayweather myself, but the thing is, I'm not that good a fighter.
Freddie,
Thanks, guys.
give us your prediction. You always predict. So
In the Philippines?
KO6.
KO6, okay.
Do you get a vote in the Philippines? Are you going to be able to vote? Or do they give you a celebrity vote or something like that?
You could be a dual citizen.
I'm close.
Thanks, Freddie.
It's the main event of the evening for tomorrow night's Fox Sports BBC pay-per-view. 12 rounds for the WBA welterweight championship of the world. Manny Pacquiao versus YORDENIS UGAS.
Come on, bro.
This stare down, but we are going to go now to the WBA welterweight world championship.